Have you ever felt?
Are you listening? Damn.
A weekly performance for cryptocurrencies. Bitcoin minus 14%, even more. Ethereum minus 37%, below 200, well below 200. Cardano minus 37%. Everything is completely red except maybe Dogecoin or in a few hours small other coins. So what is happening, when the bottom will be, and how long will we continue to bleed out? Let's see. You're watching a Crypto Hamster channel, guys. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's start with some news. Recently there was some sort of a group lobbying the cryptocurrencies and blockchain technologies in Washington, D.C. So they will probably sort of struggling to explain the details about crypto and the fact that it's actually quite far from money laundering, and you see how KYC process can help with that to the lawmakers and politicians, and maybe those people will eventually be more educated and be more positive towards crypto. Who knows? Hopefully. So sort of, I think it's positive news. And second thing is that, as you know, there was many ICOs, scam ICOs, especially last year. So most of them, though, they try to avoid being under the jurisdiction of the United States of America, because they usually state that their tokens are utility tokens, but the SEC Commission in the United States may think opposite, well, differently, that it's maybe securities, and then the whole process will become a mess. And actually, for securities, it's quite hard to make it properly in terms of the law, to establish this campaign and so on. So there was one ICO, one fundraising which was claiming that it was the first regulated crypto asset fund in the United States, and recently SEC announced that nope, guys, that was not true. So please pay us some penalty, like $200,000 or maybe more eventually, some additional fees, penalties, and so on. So yeah, we have some first evidence of the legal procedures against the crypto funds. Well, it's actually good. Maybe it will be less scammy ICOs in future. Now let's look at the price. Well, again, guys, we are continuing to stay in the same trend. Nothing is happening. It becomes already too boring. So a little bit decrease, like if we'll plot this sort of a trend, I would say we're continuing to go down from 6,500. Now we're already 6,200. We're going back and forth, like we try to break the sort of widen these channels and basically push out the sellers and buyers, depending on which side we are adding these candles, up and down candles. So the idea is that everybody are waiting. We wait too long. Well, not too long, but it's already like a week. So people expect it to rebound or finally drop. And the more you wait, the more mistakes you make in this market. So you say, okay, I'm done, I will buy, or okay, I cannot wait anymore, I'm selling, and so on. So the most important thing is just not to hurry and wait and see. You actually, let's look at the wider range, like 1 day scale time frame. So you see that was the period, for example, this area or this area. Actually, let's remove our Fibonacci. It doesn't make much sense now. So even this area, all of those were quite long periods, and the idea is now we would have to endure relatively the same thing, unless we will not go even lower. Actually, it may look like this, as we seen before. So who knows? But we very likely will continue to trade around this until the end of September. And the thing is, while nothing is changing, we shall not make an entry or make like a strong move in the market, because that would lead to a mistake. So, but while we're waiting, things are happening, continue happening, and so total market capitalization is below 190. I think is the minimum now, and the dominance of the Bitcoin is 57, almost 57.5%. Actually, let's update this and see the recent data. Yeah, 57.5 and 188. So it's already quite low. If you actually look at the dominance chart, and we can see that this is pretty much an increase for Bitcoin in Bitcoin dominance from what it was the May. Maybe from May it's continued to rise, and nothing is changing in that respect. There was a little bit drop here, but didn't stop, and the altcoins, small altcoins, continue to decrease in dominance, and Ether just got crashed. It's like 10% dominance now, continue to decrease. So we'll see what will happen. I would say 60% is very like a key value for the dominance of Bitcoin, but maybe we will actually return to the previous levels like this 70%. This will be really reasonable, and from that point we will have a very nice starting point to rise. The thing is also, as I would continue to say, that this is actually the time when everybody expect finally something to change, but the market will not rise probably until the very last person from the retailers, retail traders, investors will not think that, okay, I'm done, crypto is going down always, will not be able to make money on this market anymore, so I'm selling my last coins and so on. So until this will not happen, we will continue go down, we will not see the huge rally, and from the general perspective. Maybe though that some SEC decision on September 30th will change the situation, but so far everything is really risky. Please be careful. Also, I just wanted to show you the correlation of the previous fractal, sort of fractal I showed. This blue oval seemed to be very similar, which was before in beginning of August. Now we actually have another one, very similar continuation of that, green oval. So we have like a continuous side trading, up, down, side trading, continuous side trading, up, down, side trading. So from that point we probably should have the drop, as we have the red one here. I don't know whether we'll do that or not, but if it will do the same price action, it will be sort of a laughable coincidence, or I don't know whether it's bots trading or something. Anyway, please be careful and do your own research. Don't believe what I say. Make your decision on your own. But the most important thing here now is that we're about to make a move, and the market will try to trick you to believe that this move is final and concrete, and then we'll go from that point in the direction of this move was done. For example, we can start to rise, and then we will see, oh, maybe we'll go now for the bull market finally, or we'll start to fall and we'll think, oh, maybe it's the new all-time low, or not all-time low, but like new low, like maybe $3,000, $4,000 or something, and both of them will probably be traps. So be careful, use stop orders, and be even more careful with the leverage trading and altcoins. So let's see how it will go. I will have some ideas maybe from tomorrow and from the technical analysis point of view about these dominance issues and so on. So please stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you didn't yet, and leave a like and comment. I would very like to hear what you think about the current situation. So have a nice trade. Stay safe, guys. Goodbye.